Hello, welcome to the stream. How are we doing? I've had so many comments and big ups for that. Having a couple graphic issues. It's basically there, but I do still need to sort that out. What we got here? Yes, this is City. Saliba red. Let's go check on that game, shall we? Premier League. How are we doing? Oh, Bournemouth 1-0. Okay. Saliba misses Stinker and Hooked. Misses 3 games. Arsenal out of here. Dirty stream. Oh, big ups, big ups. Arsenal losing. Arsenal in the mud. Connect. Ain't this brilliant? They said he's better than Ruben Diaz. Yes, Talsif, obviously. 2021 player of the season and 1 goal conceded in 14 matches. Fact. Oh, this is brilliant. Arsenal have Liverpool. Oh, that is big. That is big. Score prediction: Liverpool-Chelsea tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. Wait for football terrorists. Arsenal rob titles. Just gonna. Oh, sorry for that. It's got my TV remote, so I might as well stick the Arsenal game on because that's still got a crucial 15 minutes to go. Oh, there we go. I got more comments coming in. Yes, take me to the MKM. Arsenal losing. Arsenal awful. 1 shot on target. Arsenal in the mud. This is why Arsenal will never win a league. You can't lose to Bournemouth away. Arsenal are bottle jobs. Loving that. Big ups to all the interaction in the chat. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, though, let's try to speak about City's game. I've no doubt we're still going to talk about Arsenal. Let's just hope Bournemouth can get over the line. I'm going to stick that game on now so that I can keep my eye on it. I've not been watching the game, I'll be honest. It's going to be my first minutes watching it. All right. Penalty Bournemouth. Oh, yeah, that is a pen. Yeah, that's a pen. That is easily a pen. Anyways, so Wolves is, look, like it or not, Wolves isn't going to be super easy. I know they're bottom in the league, last I checked. I know they've only got 1 point, maybe 2. But Wolves, they beat us last season, even though we thought that was going to be a bit of a cakewalk. And they beat us without Rodri, and they could do it again. Now, they know better last season, quite clearly. Gary O'Neill, he's got to start picking up points somewhere. And this will be the ideal place to start. Dab dry mistake. You guys might jinx yourself. Don't say if it's a goal or not. Don't spoil. I won't spoil. But there is a penalty. That was said before I even whispered a word. Yeah, I won't spoil anything. Oh. Wolves haven't even won a single game. Yeah, I believe they have 1 point, maybe 2. But on Wolves, you know, they are a difficult side to beat at times. You know, I'm going to give them all the credit that I can. They are bottom in the league, though. So, look, the bottom line is we should be bottom of the league. We are Man City Football Club. We shouldn't be dropping points to bottom of the league, away or not. You know, we just can't. We just really can't do that. You know, it's crucial to pick up points against bottom of the league, away from home at any time, at any sort of place. It has to be done. We've got to get the job done. That is the bottom line. I think we can all agree. Now then, in terms of their threats, look, Cunha, I know he's a decent player. Hwang Ki-chan, you know, he obviously cooked us last year. You know, so they've no doubt got some talent. What we got? Yes, 2-0. Yeah, I didn't spoil. I didn't even touch my face. Wolves haven't won a game yet. Seen that 2-0, 4-0 incoming. Would love that. Connect. This is so good. Can't wait to see Bootsman's reaction. Man, I joined in this game at the right time. It's definitely a pen. No Arsenal fan with a mind can say it wasn't a penalty. It's easily a pen. No doubt about that. Kiwior and Nwaneri and Jesus come on, by the way. They are on the field, ready to go. Game is back underway. Kiwior and someone else got subbed off, didn't see who. I've almost got this graphic done now. I think it's just a case of downloading it. Yeah, it is. I'll have that with us in just a second. Yeah, that'll be done in just a minute. The Gunner 12-hour emergency meeting stream. Surely get in. Look, I'm not even going to jinx this yet. I've seen weirder things in football, so I'm not even going to say, oh, big loss for Arsenal. I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm just going to keep composure and hope for the best, because I got my hopes up when Arsenal played Leicester and were 2-2 in the 90th minute against Leicester, but then they won the game 4-2. I didn't get my hopes up when Southampton scored, and I was right not to. But I'm just going to keep composed here. You stream until the end of the game? Yeah, definitely. This has got 9 minutes left, and we'll probably go beyond 9 minutes when talking about Wolves. So, yeah, you've absolutely got me for the remainder of this match, and why on earth not? I love seeing games like this. But, at the same time, I've got a duty. And it's talking about this game right here. Man, it just feels weird doing streams with the background like this. So, to begin. In goal, Edison. I don't really know if Edison's... I don't think Edison's picked up an injury. I don't know if Ortega's going to play. Edison should be starting, I think, after the international break. So, I believe this is Edison who will get the game. I'm going to stick with this back four. I think it's our best at the moment. Ake is just getting back in training. I suspect we'll see Ake on the bench. And look, I prefer Kyle Walker to not. I think Kyle Walker's probably going to play this game, though, to be honest with you. Love the graphics as usual. No way, really? Oh, man, I'm going to have to watch that clip back. I'm going to have to watch that back. Just going to make sure my... Just change my mic. Alright. Just could bring this a bit closer. There we go. Alright, my audio should be a bit better now. Let me know if it is or not. Now, all of a sudden, a point at the Etihad ain't too great, is it? Yeah, exactly. Should have gone for it. Also deserve it. Connect. They were wasting time at no. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I think it's so deplorable as a team. Just, football, it's an entertaining, it's entertainment, okay? Sure, there's a lot of passion involved, but ultimately, it's entertainment for people like me and you that aren't fortunate enough to be good enough at football for this level. Or ultimately me, for all I know, MCFR, you're in an academy. But definitely me. And it's meant to be entertainment, and it's meant to entertain you. I'm sorry, but watching that Etihad game, I was not entertained. It was frustrating, annoying, because of how Arsenal were playing. It wasn't entertaining, and it never is when a team parks the bus. So, your chances of becoming a footballer, especially on this level, is so low. And to play the football that I've seen Arsenal play, and not just Arsenal, Antonio Conte played some stinky football with Spurs, but Arsenal is the latest catalyst of this style of play. It's not entertaining. It's boring, and it's even frustrating to watch because you're having your time wasted. Like tomorrow, I think Liverpool Chelsea is going to be a cracker tomorrow. I'm gutted I won't be doing a watch along on it, but still, I think it's going to be an absolute banger of a game. I think that's going to be end to end stuff if it all goes the way in my head, or at least one team is going to be peppering the other. Is it at Stamford Bridge? Arsenal could go so bad from here. Connect. Newcastle home, Liverpool home, Newcastle away, Chelsea away. That is difficult fixtures to not have your at least your second best centre back on. You could debate whether Saliba is number 1 or number 2, but he is at least number 2. To not have that partnership glued together and to not have him on the pitch, it's a huge miss. It's like Liverpool missing Van Dijk almost. That's what's comparable to. Arteta also put the ball down and stop again. No, wouldn't give it back to players. Bring back Rob Holding here. Remember he scored that volley at the Etihad? That was kind of crazy. But anyway, let's get back to this. Pivot of Gundo and Kova. I almost put Bernardo in the pivot. I'm not going to lie. Like, literally, I had him, his player icon, over Gundogan, and I intended to play Savinho off the right. But then I decided otherwise. I thought I'd go for a bit more controlled approach to this game. I think Bernardo and Grealish both offer control, and having the pace of Doku / Savinho off the bench could be really good if we do find ourselves in a difficult-ish area. I think that could be really good. Arsenal have been singing about us in the away all day, but no one cares about us there. Yeah, no team in the league cares. That we've won the league 4 times in a row. No team cares that we won the treble. We're just City. No one cares. Now singing "Is Your Gold City." Lad, you're losing 2-0. I'm surprised Arsenal fans ain't leaving the ground, considering they leave the Emirates when it's like 1-0. I remember when they were losing to Brighton in the 22-23 season, and they were all out before like the 80th minute. Goldbridge went to the game today. What? He watched the Brentford match. Last I checked, that was 2-1 to United. Any late drama? That's a surprise. Maybe he fancied a trip to the ground. Yeah, ended 2-1. I actually haven't seen many of the results today. Everton, I did see that, and I scored. Oof. Well, that's brought me back quite a bit here. Alright, so 2-0, we know that. 3-2 Leicester. Oof, blinking heck. Oh, comeback as well. 98th minute winner from Jordan Ayew. That is crazy. 1-0 Brighton. That's a big win away from home. 4-1 Tottenham. Saw that. 3-1 to Villa. Both teams had a man sent off. Jadon Philogene. Unlucky glimpse. Villa home last season, they all left at 1-0, and West Ham home last season, they all left at 1-0 again. Yeah, I know. I see it a lot at the Emirates. And I don't see it tons at the away because I don't watch many of Arsenal's away games, or I don't keep an eye on them. But at the Emirates, it's really clear. You just see it. Oh, through ball here for Arsenal. Oh, not the best ball from Calafiori. Does find a man though. Gabby Jesus specifically. Out for a corner. 30 seconds left before out of time. Yeah, I went for Bernardo on the right. Phil Foden at the cam. Look, We tried Gundogan there against Newcastle and it didn't work out. I think it's best to just stick Phil Foden there. If Phil Foden gets in those areas that Gundogan did against Newcastle, then we really could have won that game, I feel. Because Gundogan, you know, when Pope was like miles out of his net and like he took ages to do anything with it, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to say Phil Foden lobs that successfully, but maybe he at least plays it to Haaland, you know. I'm not sure, but I would have really liked to have seen Savio. Surely Bernardo has been very meh and ghostly. I don't know. I just felt like Bernardo was going to start this game. I very nearly went Savinho. Like genuinely, like I had him there, but I don't know. My gut just told me Bernardo was going to play this match. I do want Savinho to start. I think this is my predicted 11, by the way. It's what I think is going to happen. Although Kyle Walker's probably going to play. You know, this is what I think is going to happen. But I'm hoping to see Savinho. But I think we're going to see Bernardo. Don't know why. Just gut feeling, I suppose. Jack Grealish, pretty sure he did decent for England in the internationals. Let me know. And look, when a player does well in the internationals, I like to see that continue into the main team. I want to see if they can keep doing that for us. It's like when a player who doesn't do too well for his club, but then goes and smashes it for the country. You know, I'd like to see you know, him come back to us and do the business. You know, that's my personal thoughts on it. Oh, poor pass. That could have been 3-0 if you played that one right. This is beautiful. Lovely to see. Lovely to see after the way Arsenal fans acted about Rodri. I know, that was disgusting. It's such an awful injury. You know it's bad when Arsenal fans are ranting about it, like, and celebrating it essentially like a goal. You know it's bad, though, when Atletico Madrid, the club we took him off, you know, and they couldn't do anything about it because we paid the release clause. You know, the club we took him off, you know it's bad when even they put out a post wishing him a recovery. And when Inter Milan, the team that we nicked their hopes of a Champions League title off of, even they did. And the player that did it as well. Saying they were great, and it's all because of the ref. Look, I've only watched about 15 minutes of this. This has not been great. This has definitely not been great. I've seen greater performances from me than this. I think I could do a better job in my career, maybe. And up top, Erling Haaland. Look, I mentioned it in my Oscar Bob stream. You know, we could actually see Oscar Bob play this kind of role in the coming weeks when he eventually comes back. You know, maybe he plays here in a cup game. We'll see though. By the way, guys, update on two things. My cold, which I mentioned I had yesterday, has gotten a bit worse today. I'm not going to lie. I still feel quite good though. I still feel quite strong. You know, today I've actually been moving furniture all around because another person in my house is moving out. So I still feel pretty good, but the cold has gotten a little bit worse today. Hopefully it picks up a bit tomorrow. I hate the City players' photos. Oh, well, they're all like posing and all that. Yeah, I do prefer it when they're just like standing there, personally. I think that's just better. Is there a fire drill next place? A fire drill? What makes you say that? Oh, because of what, people moving out? Yeah, but another person's moved out. Don't worry, that's not becoming the Connect gaming studio. My other room is still going to remain that. Everyone moving out, yeah. Maroon kit tomorrow. Oh, really? Finally. Is that the second time we've worn it this season? Haaland has to score. Can't go 3 Prem games without a goal. Have noticed that, yeah. You know, Kova and Doku got the goals last time out. Kova with a brace. One before that was... Who we played before that? Yeah, Fulham. No, Newcastle. Which we Drew 1-1 thanks to a goal from Vardio. But yeah, hopefully my call picks up tomorrow. Number 2 is Astrobot for the gaming channel. Astrobot video is set to release on Monday. It's edited. It's fully ready. It is a bit choppy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a master editor. I'm gonna get better as it goes on. Bournemouth win 2-0. Huge win. What does that leave the table as? We will see. Let's go check the Premier League table now, shall we? Premier League table, Arsenal are third still, but they are tied on points with us having a game in hand. We have to win tomorrow now. There's no excuse. Arsenal have given us the golden ticket. All we have to do is use it. We've absolutely got to win tomorrow. I want to see every player taking their opportunities. And one thing I want to change tomorrow is opportunities, even half chances, stop shooting it straight at the keeper. I've seen that so much this season. I remember Phil Foden in the Champions League game doing it. Gundo did it with one of his headers against Milan. I've seen it a lot, just us wasting the chance and it hits the keeper. Even if you hit it and the keeper has to make a brilliant diving save, okay, that is so much better. You're making the keeper work, you're getting the keeper out of his comfort zone, and you are potentially giving another player like Haaland or whoever gets on the rebound an opportunity to score. Guarantee you Football Terrace title will be Arsenal robbed. The Gunner rant will be golden. I predict Arsenal tweet tonight in Bournemouth. Thanks for your support, viewers. By the way, Mzeva, I just want to say, I don't know if you remember, you probably do. You called this. You actually called this. Last night on my stream, you said something like, and you're feeling like a potential Bournemouth upset tomorrow. You know, I believe I remember that. You know, I'm pretty sure you called this. Yeah, I was right. Football Terrace title is Arsenal robbed, of course. I haven't seen what happened, to be fair, but you know, I'll get my way over to that. How can you even type that after Arsenal performance? Arsenal played badly, man. You can play well with 10 men. We did decent against was it Fulham when we went down to 10 men and we won in 2022. You can play. Yeah, this is actually perfect. This is genuinely perfect. Look, okay, you can Arsenal fans. They can argue, yeah, that they went down to 10 men against City, the best team in the league. Sure, make that argument. Okay, but against Fulham, we went down to 10 men relatively early, like Arsenal, I think 27th minute. Okay, and we played well. We played well and we won the game because we gave it our all with 10 men or not. So we gave it our absolute best and we won the game because of it. But Arsenal today, look, sure, they went for it at the end from what I watched. You didn't go for it well, though, you know, and did Saliba really take everything out of your team? No, these are just bad performances. You can play well with 10 men. You just got to work for it. You've got to put in the extra mile. You're not going 100% anymore when you're on 10 men. You've got to go 110% to make up for the man you're missing. Everyone has to, even the keeper, who might not get a lot of action, but he's got the extra drop kick he does has got to be bang on. You've got to go the extra mile in these games, you know, and that's the way of champions. That's how you become a champion. By even when the odds aren't in your favor and going down to 10 men, you do these difficult matches and you win. Not just when you're down to 10 men. The away from homes on a grotty night, you know, the away from homes against a relegation scrapping team that's doing everything to win and get even a point against you. Those are the games you have to win. It's not just about beating the big six. They went 5 at the back and bought on a centre back, and the end they deserve to lose. You know, you can bring on a defender to replace your man. Okay, I can understand that. Bring on a defender to replace the gap in your team, but you don't just, you know, the moment you've lost a man, be like, All right, guys, park the bus. Lock the doors. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I'd be so annoyed if I saw City doing it. Yeah, Wolves have got 1 point, by the way. 1 point in the league. They've had 1 draw in this league. Now then, as for my prediction tomorrow, really don't want to predict it. Last time I predicted this fixture, we lost 2-1. So I'll go for 2. I don't want to predict City to not get a clean sheet. Confident bounce back after the international break. We're going to get a clean sheet. Pep said how bad the defence had been at times. Here we go, 3-0. Big win needed tomorrow. We have to win. Like I said, this is a golden ticket. It puts pressure on Liverpool as well. And if Liverpool even draw, we're back on top of the league. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been quite a fun one. Only about half an hour-ish. So thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Arsenal losing is always a pleasure to see. And yeah, you'll see me again at 1:15 tomorrow for the Wolves watch along. I'll see you all in the next one. Big ups for the support.